Here with NSU men's basketball coach Mike McConathy. Coach, you get the weekend off, then you get Stephen F. Austin coming to your place on Wednesday. But let's first back up to last Wednesday night's win against Nicholls. You kind of had a little bit of time to marinate in it a little bit. Great job on the boards. You overcame some turnovers and you got a huge road win. Just what are some of your thoughts a couple days after?
Well, I just think that the effort that we put forth on Wednesday night at Thibodeau at Nicholls State against a very, very well-coached and a very talented team. They're from top to bottom as talented as anybody we played, definitely in our league. But, you know, there's some other teams we played. They've had a big win at Pittsburgh. They've gone to Sam Houston and won. So for us to be able to go in there and compete and play, just competed on the boards, 55 to 27 rebounds. We just watched a segment of film and watched the hustle plays that we made. And we made a lot of mistakes too along the way, and a lot of that mistakes go to credit to them and how hard they played and things they did. But just really pleased with the overall effort and how hard that we competed and how we had a resolve to stay in the game. We're down 4 points with 11 seconds to go and able to pull out the win, and just thankful for that opportunity. Big shot, you know, 2 big buckets there in the last you know, short period of time for with Nicholls getting the layup and then the Chudy Bile 3-pointer at the buzzer.
When you can get a road win like that and you didn't play your best, when you found a way to win in that situation, what could that mean going forward when this team comes closer and closer to its potential?
I just think that, you know, any win that you can get in a different kind of way to win, you know, if you find a different kind of way to win, it teaches you to win in adverse conditions. First of all, you've done it, so you can hit the refresh button and come back and say, hey, we've done this before, and understand it can happen. And so that's important because that way you continue to play through the end of the clock.
Stephen F. Austin coming in, they're probably going to be another league leader that you're going to face on Wednesday. What are some of the things that they do well? Of course, people around the conference probably they saw them beat Duke. They've had some good non-conference wins. What does this team present?
Well, I mean, they just do such a great job. Kyle Keller's an excellent coach. Got a great staff. They've got a great history of their program. They've done a wonderful job. He just does a great job. Toughness, rebounding, in the passing lanes, being competitive. They've got guys that can score. You got to be able to try to stay in front of them. You got to be strong. You got to be strong and physical because they play a strong physical game. And you got to meet them tat for tat, I guess you might say. Tat for tat, maybe you need to say, that they will be able to do so you can stay in the ball game. If you don't, because you can't go to sleep. They got guys that can make shots. They got guys that can go get it off the boards. They got guys that can do everything. And Coach has a great game plan that he always puts in. So it'll be a tough matchup. A lot of people are excited about it. And, you know, we're excited about going and playing too, but it's the next conference game. And that's the way I always look at this. I don't look at it as we're playing SFA or we're playing Nicholls or playing Sam. I look at it's the next conference game. It's the next man up. We got to be prepared to do it. And, you know, just got to come and go to war.
You played 5 of your first 7 games on the road. What's it going to be like to come back home? It's the next conference game, but I think from a fan's perspective, hopefully there's going to be a little more energy in this building. You know, what is that opportunity like just to get back at home?
Well, it's a great opportunity. I mean, we've had some good fan support, and we've got such a good core group of townspeople coming to games, and hopefully we can garner some support from the student body as well as additional townspeople coming out now that school's back in session a little bit and just come out and compete. It's always a tough game, your first game home after school starts, because the fact that, you know, everybody wants to show what they've got and show what they can do. And, you know, hopefully we'll stay locked in and understand that we've got to take care of the ball, improve in that area, continue to do the little things that we're doing well, and come out here and try to take care of our business against the Lumberjacks.
Jairus Roberson had his best offensive game against a team that's been really good at defending the three. What types of steps is he making? Made 5 or 6 from three. Not only made the open threes, but made some really contested threes and created a little bit too. What types of steps is he making as he gets more comfortable?
Well, I mean, he's just improving. I think he's more comfortable now. And early on, he was a little bit uncomfortable with what was going on and what we were doing. And now he understands that he just needs to get in the flow of things. And I don't have a guy trouble with shooters taking shots if they're open. I do sometimes like him a little bit further down the shot clock, but it's just one of those things that we have to understand. When a shooter gets a shot, he takes a shot, but if they don't like contested threes. But he's doing a great job and just continuing to improve and making a real threat. And by him loosening up from the outside, it's going to help our interior game.
And then 7 games in, you get this little bit of a break, not at the halfway point, but at a point where you can kind of step back and evaluate. What is that process like? And then does this get you even more healthy going into the next stretch of conference games?
Well, I'm very hopeful it helps us get healthy because we're really beat up. I mean, we had 2 games where we had only one player out this last game, but both the previous game and Nicholls we had 3 out, and off and on we've had people out. So hopefully we can get a little bit of rest and get something behind us to build up some energy and some momentum headed into this next stretch. We're a little over a third of the season done. Playing 5 out of 7 on the road is tough, but that's what we got. And the great thing is we've gone on the road and we've taken care of that business, and we just got to continue to improve and do what we can to carry it forward. That third, now we look at this next third. What can we do in this third? Then we got the next third. So you want to be in great shape when you used to be in quadrants, but now we're in thirds. A little bit, pretty much. We could be, I guess, back in quadrants, but we're talking about it in thirds today.
John Norvell came up huge for you, especially in that second half whenever he and Jairus kind of carried that offense to that early part of the second half. What does his contribution mean, knowing that you have that other point guard that can defend, that can give you a little bit of offense, that can spell some of those other guys?
Well, John just competes so hard and plays so hard. It was a great game for him because he offensively was good, defensively he was good, and he had family there. And so that was a wonderful thing for him to be able to contribute like he did in such a timely manner, and did a wonderful job. But if everybody played as hard as John Norvell, we'd be real, real good.
Coach Mike, thank you very much.